Want to raise money for your school or parent-teacher association while getting fresh air and exercise? Why not run a bike-a-thon? Bike-a-thons are great fundraisers. They encourage physical activity while allowing participants to fundraise for their school, extracurricular, or club. In this video, we'll show you the A to Z of how to run a bike-a-thon, how to organize, promote the event, and track donations. The advice in this video is for everyone, but if you're a Future Fund user, we dropped some tips and tricks to make running your bike-a-thon easier using our digital platform. If you're not a Future Fund user, why not start? Future Fund is the ultimate fundraising tool for schools and PTA groups, and best of all, it's free for schools to use. Last year, we helped raise more than $80 million for schools across America. If you find this guide helpful, please subscribe to our channel. What is a bike-a-thon? A bike-a-thon works similarly to other a-thon-style fundraisers, such as a run-a-thon or a read-a-thon. In a bike-a-thon, there is a set course and distance, and participants complete the course. They can be a bit more work up front to organize, since bike-a-thons are typically longer distances and require permits for road use. However, bike-a-thons can be an exciting community event and bring in a lot more donations for your school or PTA group. How to run a bike-a-thon. Step 1. Choose a date and theme. Choose the date of your bike-a-thon 3 months before the event. Bike-a-thons usually take place on a single day, so choose a date that doesn't conflict with other school plans. Choose a fun theme to get kids excited about the event, like superheroes, a special holiday, or simply decorating their bikes. Make sure your PTA coordinates with the school ahead of time to plan the route, secure any necessary permits, and purchase insurance if necessary. Your biking route should be fully paved, typically on a roadway or cycling path. If your school doesn't have an appropriate track to ride on, see if there are any bike tracks in your local area. Private track courses are often happy to help schools organize event days. To use the roads, you'll need to coordinate with the local city council and police department to organize permits and road closures. You will almost definitely need permits for this, so make sure you apply well in advance. Step 2. Call for volunteers. Put out a call for volunteers 2 months before the event. You can use Future Fund's built-in messaging system to reach the parents and volunteers who have expressed interest and are more likely to participate. Make sure your call for volunteers clearly states what cause or project the bike-a-thon will support. If required by your school, perform background checks for any volunteers from outside the school who need to be present during the event. Step 3. Choose student incentives. Incentives motivate students to register for your bike-a-thon and collect pledges. Each student should have a specific fundraising goal, usually between $300 and $500. It's better to offer incentives to the class or grade that raises the most money than to individual students, as this is a more cost-effective way to motivate groups and can also discourage unhealthy competition. Try an ice cream social or a pizza party for the best results. Step 4. Create your bike-a-thon's campaign. Use Future Fund to create a pledge-a-thon campaign and provide your campaign details and set up online donations. Make sure your campaign has the following elements: a clear and compelling event description and rules, including what the money raised will go towards and what the incentives will be for participating students. A leaderboard that shows the grades and teachers for each participating class, along with how much each has raised. These are fully customizable in Future Fund, so you can create custom categories for each bike-a-thon. A template students can use to collect pledges from members of the school community. Future Fund provides a sample template in all a-thon campaigns, which you can modify to include the specific details of your event. Step 5. Announce the event and sign up students. Send out an announcement of your bike-a-thon to the school community 2 weeks before the event begins and request that students sign up to participate. Share the news in as many places as possible. Use the school newsletter, morning announcements, and Future Fund's messaging system to tell everyone why the event is important and how they can be part of it. Use Future Fund to send follow-up messages every other day leading up to the event to encourage participation. The night before the event, send a final reminder to get the school community excited about the event and encourage them to keep offering support. Step 6. Find sponsors. Ask local businesses to sponsor the Bike-a-Thon. This can help your PTA reach your fundraising targets while business owners get exposure and positive PR. Make sure to explain how each sponsor's contribution will be recognized. For example, you could hang a banner in the gym with sponsor logos during the event, offer branded water bottles or other swag to participants, or you can add sponsors to your school's online store using Future Fund. Step 7. Host the Bike-a-Thon. Finally, the day of the event will arrive, and if you followed all of the steps we provided, you should have everything you need to make it a success. What do you need to run a Bike-a-Thon? To run a successful Bike-a-Thon, you need an event description so everyone knows what you're trying to achieve, some clear rules for everyone to follow, a safe track to ride on, possibly involving getting permits to ride out on the road, and a means to track and process pledges and donations. One of the biggest challenges most schools will face is how to simplify collecting donations and tracking pledges. You will need something that is easy to access and use. Luckily, there are dedicated fundraising tools available that are specifically designed to help schools process payments with ease. Like Future Fund. Future Fund's built-in pledge campaigns allow you to easily collect money and keep donations and pledges organized. Since parents cover payment processing fees, 100% of the funds raised go to your school. For more information, along with additional templates and resources, you can read our comprehensive Bike-a-Thon fundraiser guide at the link in the description. We have ideas for themes, sample rules and descriptions, and even Instagram and Canva templates to help get you started.